All right, that's it. That's the pretty much new 2.0 version of my Skream doomed crit killer. It's been pretty much just some sort of like, well, for me, a tiny revolution to change all of those things compared to the original version, if you might remember, that had a much more classic like appearance. And this one is more groundbreaking on quite a few levels. First thing, now, as you see this, the bike is 5.9 kilos, so much lighter, sub 6 kilos, which is great. And it's not easy to do, especially for an aluminum frame. The frame is the Skream Magnum 2.0, but this is a very special, super limited edition that we've done together with Skream for the Suicidal Urban Riders. So you can see all the chrome decals and especially the paint, which I'll show again, but I showed it extensively in the first video. So that remains the same frame, the Magnum 2.0 aluminum with carbon fork, excellent frame, nervous, responsive, fast, and super light. That's why you get to such a low weight, even though it's not carbon. So let's begin with the crankset. I put the Rotor Aldo crankset. The crank is 165, which is good for crits, and so it's kind of short, but actually for crits, when you really have to like turn in sharp turns and things like that, it's great. And many track riders, they actually have a short cranks. The chainring is just fantastic. It's the Raketa, the diamond one, but this one is in black, right? The previous one was chrome, which was also nice, but this one is black, and I love it like that. Now it's 53 teeth. Yep, so you get a 5313, exactly what I need for the fastback. I changed the chain as well. This is the KMC K1SL, as you can see, with all those cutouts. This is the lightest track chain, and I had the previous one again was black, but I had to put like a new silver one on that one for the black chainring. The Rotor Aldo carbon also has like a massive 30 mil axle and is one of the lightest track crankset with, of course, the carbon crank arms. So the Favreau pedals, yes, the cockpit. The cockpit I've changed, and I've put like the Envy Road cockpit with the flat aero bars, of course, and there's a flare, all right, of about like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 degrees. Like it doesn't fall straight, and it's really neat. Of course, matte black, black on black, Envy black on black, no problem. You can see the computer mount, quite aero, still the same. The Supercast, well, of course, the blingest of them all, the chrome bar tape, which goes so well with the bike, obviously. And this is how it looks if you have a look at it like that. All right, so that's new. Nice, very nice cockpit. Not the lightest, but this is super reliable and looks gorgeous, and it's, yeah, a little bit aero, so that's great. The previous one was aero, but this one is even better quality. I changed the saddle. The previous one was also a full carbon saddle, but it was shinier, and it was like with 3K, 3K weaves. And this is just matte black, tiny little bit glossy with a huge cutout in the middle, and it's much lighter. This one is like, I think, 80 grams. This is no brand. It's a copy of the San Marco saddle, and believe it or not, it's cheap, and it's it's super light, and it's comfortable, and it looks great, much better with the bike. It's a much shorter saddle than before, so the look is just more modern, and I love it like that. The seat post is the same, that hasn't changed. As you can see there, yes, that's my club, baby. The Suicidal Urban Riders. This is pretty fucking awesome. Just a quick reminder of the frame, of the paint, which is just gorgeous, right? That's sort of like mineral, coal, matte, just great. Look at this. I mean, look at this. The frame, matte black, carbon, but the frame, look at that paint. You can really see that it's all gritty, all right? This is just really mineral. I fucking love it. It's extremely rare as well, with, of course, the inverted crosses on the seat stay. And brings me to this, which is the most remarkable, of course, those wheels. All right, so these are made by Light Bicycle. The rims, they're 56.5 aero rims with some sort of a wavy, like, can you see it's kind of wavy, all right? But of course, what you notice is that icy silver finish, which like mimics like ice. It's been done on the paint of some carbon frames called Nago and stuff. And so, but for rims, carbon rims, I think they are the first one to do it. And so Light Bicycle, amazing job. And it looks just stupidly gorgeous. But that's not it. Because basically you can have that like on any Light Bicycle rims. They can, you can, if you want, you can make them paint the finish of that like icy silver finish, no problem. They can do that. This is not like unique. What's unique about these wheels, and you might not guess it at the beginning, is that these are track wheels, all right? So that's track hub, all right? So as you can see here, with the track hub and the lock ring and the like those, I've forgotten the name of those track nuts, all right? So that's a track hub, but again, nothing special about the hub itself. It's well done, aluminum, no problem, CNC. What's special is this. What you see there, you might notice that these are quite like broad spokes, and you might realize that these are carbon spokes. So what you're looking at right now is, I think, the very first carbon spoke track wheel set. That's never been done before. Even Light Bicycle, they didn't know that it existed. And I told them about the hub, that there was a manufacturer that was making trap hubs for carbon spokes. And they were like the only one doing that. But no one was building that because, well, that was just for road bikes and road hubs. Yeah, carbon spokes, they've been here for quite a while now and no problem. But for track hubs, this is the first. So Light Bicycle, they got the hubs, and they assembled the wheels with those super light, super aero blade carbon spokes, and they did it. Honestly, they did it just for me, and so that's like simply unique, and that's pretty much a prototype because like they had never done it before, and it's just, that's it. Yeah, carbon spokes. I think these are, just simply put, yeah, the first like track wheels with carbon spokes. Of course, these are super light, as you can imagine, stiffer, blah, 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 and they just look ridiculous. Now let's have a look at the front. Again, I mean, look at this. With the nipples are semi-integrated, and this is a radial lacing. Yeah, I know, it's that thing, someone's doing something, a lot of noise, I'm sorry for this. But this, I mean, you can find like on this could pretty much be just a road hub with a quick release and carbon spokes, all right? This is not that special, but it's the combo, and especially the rear hub, which is track specific. With, by the way, there's another side where I could put like another cog with another lock ring in order to have another ratio if I wanted to, but I just need that one. But so yeah, that's a track specific hub with carbon spokes. This is like a prototype. This is, I think, maybe the first in the world, and it's super light. If I remember well, the pair for 56.5 millimeters is 1,400 grams, so like 200 to 300 lighter grams. Sorry for this. 200 to 300 grams lighter than like the other tubeless. Yeah, it is tubeless, compatible with the other tubeless track rims. So this is just insane, right? And this is groundbreaking. I've put some a GP 5000 Continental tires, size 28. because those rims are, like I said, 56.5 and then 28 with internal of 21 and 30 mil at the max. So the tires that are I measured at about 29 millimeters, and but the with the rim being at the wide is 30. This is still good for aerodynamics. So 28 in the front, 28 in the back, and just more comfort, and it looks just better with the rims, like a little like those tires, because internally it is 21. Those Continental GP 5028, they actually measure almost 29 mil. So that's great. I'm really happy with this. Super efficient. And inside for tubes, because I've put tubes on that, I've put the Ride Now TPU tubes, the 24 grams super light, with a valve of 65, and I've had like no problem with them. They're great and they're cheap now. Prices are dropping on these babies, so go for it, get one. Oh Jesus, I could go on and explain even more details, but I think this is it, right? I think this is all the details you needed to know for this. I cannot find the words to say how grateful I am for Light Bicycle to making those unique wheels, and the combination of the carbon spokes on the track hubs with the ice silver rims. This is just insane. I think it's insane, and it's light, and it's just, yeah. So the bike was unique because the frame, there were just like 11 of these were made, right? Just 11. But now with those wheels, it's even more unique than unique. And yeah, this is ridiculous, right? I'm just so happy with this. I cannot find words to say how happy I am and excited I am to have this baby. And I'll try riding it hard very, very soon. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, longer than usual, but I really needed to show all the details and why this is just such a phenomenal trike bike and so unique. It's just my baby. That's my baby right there. Well, see you in the next one.